Okay, that's better. Can you hear me? There we go. That is much better. All right, let me go ahead. We're going to start the streaming, start the record. Let me make two or three last adjust here, and we will be on what our way. All right, that should be good. Play and let's watch whatever the current game issue is going to be, because God knows it should work, but fuck. Come on. Okay, allow access. Come on. We have to be that persnippety about everything. Yeah, I was like, no, it'll be fine. It'll take care of itself because it automatically updates. And it was like, nope, doesn't automatically update. Everything else on your computer automatically updates, but not Armored Warfare.
Well, it shows you as being alive. It shows you as being online, so it should work.
Okay, what is this screen? Okay, I'm going to accept, and then I'm going to question why the hell is this not capturing the game? Alright, let's see. Oh, because I don't have channel enable. Okay, there we go. That's better. That's better. Now I don't look like a complete loser. I only look like a mildly confused loser with a type whatever this is. Oh Jesus! Did they give me like 5 tanks?
They shuffled around the tech tree a bit. So, the M113, the shoebox, got a recoilless rifle instead of the autocannon and got moved to tier 4. And was replaced by the M41 that was down tiered to tier 1. In its place is now the Scorpion version with a 30mm autocannon, the Scimitar I think it is.
Ah.
Let's see. Yes, the Scimitar, and the LAV-150 got moved to its own tech tree and was replaced by a T92 LT.
Jesus.
And do not make people that bought the premium version of the tank angry, it got a nice skin. So I now have 2 T92s.
Well, feel free to choose whichever one. Let me change out to what I was planning on using here. Why did it?
I'm going to be using this thing.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with the Wonk Apocalypse here.
Well, have you ever seen a car with bazooka strapped to it?
Sounds like an idea, yeah.
That's this.
I could see it.
It's got an 82mm recoilless rifle on it. And if we can drop into a match, we will be playing one of the new missions.
Well, what's this drop into a match crap? You know that never happens.
Especially at this hour.
It's almost as bad as Overwatch or, well, I hate to say it, I'm not allowed to talk about that one closed beta I got invited into. I got invited into the Quake, and I'm like, huh, there's so many things I can talk about with this, aside from the fact that it exists. And it's like, no, there's an NDA, and I'm like, oh fuck. So I can like acknowledge it
Did you just
exists.
break your NDA?
I can acknowledge a closed beta exists, and that there's an NDA on a closed beta.
Yeah, but the NDA could extend so far that you can't even talk that there is a closed beta.
Can it?
Of course it can. It can. As soon as you sign it, it can make you shut up about everything. That's why I always read stuff.
No, I thought, no, I just read it, and it was like, hey, you can't, it was like, you can't stream it, you can't show any video of it, anything like that, you can't really talk about what's going on in here, and that's what I read from the NDA. Like, I've already recorded some footage for once the NDA is over, but, yeah. Oh well, I guess I'll talk about something else then, like some of the other Quake games I played or something. I don't know. That's that's the weird thing about the Quake series as a whole is like they really don't have a good continuity. Have you ever played any of the Quake games?
Nope.
Okay, so like Quake 1 is like, oh, just kind of like a weird Doom thing. Is your screen black, by the way?
No.
Are you in game right now?
Yes.
What? Fuck Armored Warfare. What? Okay, come on. Alright, that doesn't look like any kind of a weird... Oh, of course, Armored Warfare is not responding. Okay, let's try getting in there again. But yeah, like if you played the first Quake while I wait for this to load up, like the first Quake was just kind of a weird, you get shoved into a slip gate thing and you're running around and all this horse shit and blowing things up, and it's kind of a weird thing, right?
Well,
and then
probably
like
for the era it released, it was just a Doom clone.
I think that would be. I think calling the original Quake a Doom clone is heavily underselling what it really was. It had a lot of Quake inspired stuff. There was also a lot of things that would like really set it apart. Like they had like a massively upgraded graphic system. Okay, here I am. Now I be joining the match, probably super late to do anything at all. Anyway. And, but it, in like terms of like the story, it was pretty much a Doom clone, yeah. And then Quake 2 was like, oh, we're going to a weird fucking planet to invade, and then Quake 3 was an arena shooter. Yeah, I'm on the other side of the map. I'm gonna be catching up with you guys here in just a second.
Yeah, we're working over the lieutenant. And I'm probably going to be dead.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Jesus, I'm a speedy little motherfucker.
Shouldn't have.
Anyway, and so, like, Quake 3 was, like, an arena thing, and it had some funny arena stuff to it also. It was like, oh, yeah. You know, like, the end boss is even like, hey, let's hurry this up. I've got Quake 4 to be in. Which I was like, okay, that's funny. Then Quake 4, you go back to the same plot line as Quake 2.
And fight the same boss.
And, like, it's got so many weird things to it, and obviously I can't talk about the current quake, but it's it's a quake. Um, but I'm
Just
here. I'm
realized.
here. I'm here. I was moving super fast. Oh, that didn't work out at all, did it?
What a diversion! Enemy forces are headed to the HQ. They were trying to divide our forces, and it's worked. Get over there now, Black Company, or all is lost.
Wow, she's just losing her shit, isn't she?
Well, it's or we win or genocide, so...
Ooh.
There it is! They're trying to hit it from both sides. We're going to need everyone here if we're hoping to make it through this.
And P.S. she is in the HQ, so... she probably doesn't want to die. And yes, you can shoot down the helicopters.
Should I?
Yes, they're secondary objectives.
Nice work, Black. Now
That one's gone. Damn it! Critical track damage again! There we go.
It's not World of Tanks, the rear drive wheel doesn't work for tracking.
Oh, fuck that noise. High angle penetrator shattered.
Oh, yeah. That's just basically saying bounce.
Shit. Okay, come on. Damn it!
Yeah.
I got smacked in the rear by some... Yeah, there you go. Alright, well, we'll see if we win. Anyway. But no, But I'm pretty sure I'm allowed to admit that the Quake beta exists.
Probably.
So the 292 LT is not my vehicle, I can tell.
Probably not. In my opinion, you're better off taking the T-55. And I am going to have to sort out my ammunition for this thing. Let's see, what do I have to do for some loot rates? Damage on the run's almost completed. Destroy 8 enemy tanks. No, 8 tracks. Oh, I'm going to cancel that one. And of course it gives me a Viking. Oh god. And rolling it. I'm going to be playing Scimitar. And we did win.
Well, that happens. We did. Really, Cat? Really? No, this is not the time, Cat. This is not the time. Do I have to? Okay. But yeah, it's just been like, it's been that and, trying to figure out what it is I want to do next with the game. Now that I've got a decent microphone, I'd like to think this one sounds better anyway.
Okay. No. For some reason, I can't get into a match.
Try it again. It was probably because I was screwing around and changing around tanks.
Let's see. What if I take? I can't change tanks. Weird. I'm going to restart my game. Just a minute. Stuff like this can happen.
Well, I was about to say they've got it. It's 2.0, right? So it's a new version.
Alright, your gameplay is fucked up beyond all recognition. And the AI starts spamming anti-tank missiles the higher you go in tier. And then the developer said, well, they will be done by, they will be tracking you as 60 kilometers perpendicular to a missile it tracked and killed me. They said they wouldn't be able to turn those missiles. It turned almost 90 degrees and hit me in the rear. Okay, finally able to switch tanks, and well, you're now the platoon master.
Oh, I am? Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah! About time I got some platoon control.
And I'm going to be taking the Russian guy. Ready. Okay, I'm ready.
Actually, it says that you're. To me, it says that you're the one who's the leader because it's got the star next to your name.
Let's just redo this for a moment. Well, this is the first time I've had this problem in Balance 2.0, so now it wants to join.
Could be much worse. Could be much worse. But
Yeah, it could be like playing War Thunder and half of your team being AI.
did you know? Did you actually know that Eve went free to play now? Eve Online.
Yes, I know.
Been
A
free
long
to
time
play
ago,
for a while.
actually.
Yeah, I like every now and then I debate like, do I want to go play Eve Online? And there's that little.
I tried it out and
Well,
I
the problem is it seems like a great concept, especially if you want to let yourself be kind of an evil little shit.
it
Like
is, but it just takes way
like
too long, in my opinion.
oh yeah, I'm gonna go into this sandbox and just kick over some miner's shit and steal his crap.
And then another clan stomps on you.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is like, yeah, that
You're with
works
a big
great
clan.
until you realize you are pirate number 856 out of 2 billion. So
Well,
good luck trying to pirate.
It is you join a big clan, stomp on smaller clans, and bigger clans stomp on you.
Pretty much.
You'll always be stomped on.
Pretty much, yeah.
So, this one, don't try to rush too much. Keep your HP for a bit.
I'm sorry. You want me to charge in headlong?
This refinery is
No,
a
the
barrel
other
of
thing.
strategic assets. The
Oh,
locals naturally
oh.
want to blow it up to send a
Not
message to
charge
the
in
locals.
headlong.
Stay alert.
Let the teammates do that, so they take all the hits.
Oh yeah.
Blind kill.
Oh boy, this will be interesting. Okay, so we got one there. Whoop, and I ran into a rock. Who decided our engagement zone should have so many rocks?
Vehicles containing weapons shipments for the
I
lines
don't know, but they
in
pay
the
us.
area. Neutralize them en route to the refinery.
I don't care. There should be fewer rocks in our engagement zone. Tell them to quit planting rocks. They're not a viable crop for the eco-green systems of tomorrow.
Those stealth-righteous bastards have armed explosives. Black Company, take that refinery before it explodes.
Don't even grow that fast, damn it.
Well, rocks do give you some cover.
Fucking A. There I was like, yeah, time for a nah, it's just could be a wingman thing. Damn it. Fucking penetrator is shattering.
Well, we're not using tungsten yet, so...
That's the last truck.
Move out of the way. Oh, yeah. You are welcome, dude, who I just wingmanned. Wherever you are. That's how you do it. Aw. Aw. Ah, damn it. Thought for sure I was gonna kill his ass. Damn. Okay. Come on. Damn. Oh, crap. Well, thank you, whoever saved my butt.
And we won by capping.
Great job, Black Company. The refinery is under our
What happens?
Explosives have been disabled.
Well, it's not like capping gives you any more money.
Yeah, I'm just happy to have the win. Oh, did I tell you that the alien immigrant guy or whatever his name was that accuses you of being like a communist? Did I tell you he came in at the end of my Fallout 4 stream today?
Started again.
Oh, he was looking for you, man. He was like, man, where is Jeff? Is he being evil again? And I'm just like, I'm playing Fallout 4. What the? Like, what the hell do you think I'm gonna do? Do you think I'm gonna have Jeff here holding the controller for me?
Well, we do have a Russian in chat. At least my part.
Oh, we have a Russian. Yeah, I was about to say, I am not hearing anything.
Well, he's wishing us a good hunt.
Well, that's good. I don't want to take that. I'm gonna go. Yeah. Yeah. Now I be ready.
M48A3.
I have no clue if it will do me any good or not. I just know it looks like the plastic tanks that came out of toy stores when I was a little kid.
Well, it's probably because this was the mainstay US main battle tank around that time period, together with the M41s. Guess what? Our tank museum here in Belgium is filled with M47 patent versions and
Really?
M41 Walker Bulldogs. Like, we have, I think, 3 M47s and 5 M41 Walker Bulldogs.
You guys are lucky. You get a tank museum, and we don't get shit here in America.
Well, half of the tanks we display are American tanks anyway. We even got a Pershing. Don't have a Sherman actually. Kinda sad.
Well, that's because we've got all those over here in Hollywood every time we need a World War II movie made.
Probably.
Oh no, it's fact. If you want a World War II movie, we can get you a Sherman in a
But not a
heartbeat
Tiger.
because apparently there were no other American tanks in that war, according to Hollywood. It's just
Well-
Shermans and that's it.
There were some M3 Lees, some Cheffys, the
No.
Stuarts.
Hollywood has corrected us. Shermans all the way.
It's probably only, and so are probably only the cast hole Shermans with the rounded sides instead of
I
the
remember-
welded Shermans.
I honestly started getting a little irritated at when I saw the movie Fury. I don't know if you saw that.
That was not made in Hollywood. That was shot in England.
I don't care. It was still garbage.
And that's because the British don't want to give you their Tiger.
I watched that movie and I was just like, man,
My little brother was
this
even too
is
scared
kinda
to watch
crap.
the rest. As soon as they got ambushed, first time, and the Panzerfaust hit the M4 Sherman in front of Fury, and the guy was on fire and rolled out of the tank and shot himself, that's the moment my little brother exited the theater, because he was too scared to watch the rest.
Really?
So he started playing Pokemon on his Nintendo.
Poor kid. The entire time I was just like when that happened, I was like, okay, right, we're horrors of war, right?
I was
Are
already...
we gonna have
Call
this?
of Duty World at War. I was used to that stuff.
I was really waiting for some kind of theme or for them to tell us something or have like an overarching message, like just, oh, war sucks. It doesn't really resonate with me because I've heard that message a million times. I was waiting for it to be like, okay, something deeper and more personal. And it's like, nope, it's just Shia LaBeouf's second chance at acting and Brad Pitt's glory film. 'Cause let's be frank, that is what that was. That was Brad Pitt deciding he wanted to make a
I want to be a World War II hero.
yeah, pretty much. That was his dream right there on film, being made on film. Oh man, almost got him. Almost. Cause like, not to be too mean to him, but everybody else gets taken out with one bullet. But Brad Pitt, he has to get shot 5 times and have 2 grenades go off in his face, and his corpse still looks like a like
Human
you
being.
could fuck it. You
His
know.
corpse still looks like a human being.
Yeah. Yeah.
That shouldn't
Like,
even have happened.
Like about the 3rd hit that he took and he didn't go down, I was like, okay, yeah, this is a Brad Pitt glory
Yeah.
film. Like, I felt terrible because I thought Shia LaBeouf would have even been a better character than that. Like, Shia LaBeouf's character at least had some depth to it, and that man's insane. Oh, yeah. like as mean as this might sound, the only thing that even approached any kind of theme to that was probably the whole he didn't want to shoot the German guy, and then at the end the German guy letting him go, and that was it. And that was like not the worst theme that you could end on, but it was certainly not the strongest.
Well, for historical accuracy, it's actually pretty good. Except for Brad Pitt getting shot 5 times and 2 grenades going off in his face. But for the rest, the movie is actually pretty historical until you get to the tiger fight.
Well, again, like I said, I just would have
Tiger
really
gave
preferred.
his concealed position, 2 kilometers away from the Shermans, drove towards them and let him get surrounded.
Yeah.
No tiger driver would do that.
Like I said, I just wish there'd been a bigger, greater, overarching character theme. Like I'm that guy that goes into the movie theater and you're like, hey, what was the best movies you ever saw? And I'm like, 12 Angry Men. You mean that black and white one where everyone just sat around in the middle of a jury room and debated things for 20 minutes? Yeah. Oh, we got more coming, huh?
Have you ever seen the movie Patton?
Yes, that was an interesting one.
They actually used M48 Pattons to play the German tanks. In Patton's own movie, they used his tanks against him. All the irony.
Oh, I'm sure he would have been fine with it. He was crazy as shit and beat his own troops, so... And my cat
but
just
at
tried
least
to
he wasn't
join us again.
Montgomery, so who
Ouch.
fucked up
Poor
the Battle of
Montgomery.
Antwerp. Royally.
Well, right, but... Right. I don't know, like, on one hand, like, yeah, Montgomery fucked it up, but he wasn't crazy like Patton. Patton was fucking crazy. He was just like, yeah, sure, the war's over. Let's go invade Russia. And you're like, wait, what? Was that what, Patton? Patton, just go back to being drunk,
What was
Patton.
going to happen with the Cold War?
I'm sure he probably knew what was going to happen. That being said, we literally had an example, not even 4 years old, of why you don't invade Russia. Ever.
Yeah.
I mean, we literally had the proof of, okay, this really screwed up during World War One. This really screwed up with Napoleon. This really screwed up with Hitler. Do you really think we're ready to do this one? And the answer is no. Especially since they had so much distance to cover. All right, let me go to the dealers real quick, see if I can get a tier 3.
Okay. If you do get a tier 3, get the M60 because the Leopard line is not worth it at the moment. Because their higher tiers are crap at the moment because, well, their armor got gutted.
Huh. No, okay, I can't. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm just going to keep with the tier 2s for now. I was like, maybe I can get that, maybe I can get that. And I'm like, no, that's a choice I'm going to have to sit down and actually take a look at and really think about.
Just for simplicity, I would guess you better take the M60.
The M62?
No, just M60.
Oh, wait. Like I said, I'll look at it later.
You have the M60, the M60A1, and it splits into the M60A2 with the 152mm derp gun, and the M60A3.
You know what's funny to me? What's always been funny is if you go on YouTube and you see tank videos.
KV2, Russian bias.
Okay, well, yeah, that too. But I was also gonna say, like, have you ever noticed there's like these weird, just weird Russian military propaganda channels?
Of course. That's why
Just
everyone
like
always goes Russian bias.
I'm watching it and it's like, what was it? There was one that was like, why the U.S. military's navy is panicking. It's because of this new Russian warship. And I look at it and I'm like, yeah, okay, it's got like a cool feature or two.
How many are there? 2?
But yeah, but there's like, what, 2 of these things? And they don't
It's
really...
not really Russian propaganda, that's just clickbait.
I don't know, man. Some folks is like, 5 minutes into the video, they'll be like, "Oh, this proves America's military is absolute trash." And they'll say stuff like that.
Well,
And you'll
America's
look down in the
military is
comment
trash,
threads,
and what's
and there will
Belgium's
be like,
military?
you look in the comment threads, dude, and there will be fights. It'll be like,
Let
it'll
me
be
guess.
like the old
The
fights that
first
used
10
to be.
comments are normal, and number 11 starts accusing everyone's mother of being Hitler.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's how it always goes.
I saw the dumbest thing, the Prager University ad. You remember that old game where you used to click on the first link in a Wikipedia article until it would take you to Hitler?
How many times did you have to click?
To get to Hitler? Yeah, pretty much, yeah. And not Prager, it was Curiosity Stream was like, wow, that should show you some of the channels I listen to, the fact that I know what Prager University is. Anyway, and Curiosity Stream was like, oh, there's this wonderful game invented where you click on the first links and you see how long until you can get to philosophy. And I was like, no, that is not at all how that was played.
Well, there's also this Wikipedia list with all the strange articles on the Wikipedia itself. It's actually quite fun to read them.
Strange articles.
How do you watermark a map?
Well, that's simple. You put in fake locations.
Correct? And it is one of the topics that's within that list. Or places on Earth not claimed by any country. Like that little strip of desert below Egypt.
That doesn't really have enough there for anyone to want to bother to get it in the first place.
Yeah, probably. I expect Bill Gates to just. Well, if he's no, Steve Jobs was that Bill Gates should be a lie, I think. Just storm in, blow all his money, and build himself one giant villa and call it Gateville. Or something like that. And can boast to his friends that he has his own country.
He'll probably do it one day. You could probably go to that guy who owns Molossia and just like buy Molossia. Have you ever heard of that? Have you ever heard of Molossia?
Probably not. There are too many countries on this planet.
It's where this guy claims sovereignty from the rest of America out in like Nevada, and just no one has the time to deal with his shit. Like it's less that like he has a legitimate claim, and just that like all of the
don't care.
All of the police they just don't care. They're just like, whatever.
Like, it's crazy fuck, we don't care.
Like, yeah, if it ever really bothers us, we'll watch and see if he can enforce his claim.
Well, that's probably just stuff that can only happen in the US.
Damn it. That didn't work out at all. Booyah! That did not work out because I just shot it into an air conditioning unit.
Yeah, probably probably not going to do very much. Air
Hey, I
conditioners
stopped
are
the
really
train.
tough.
Yeah, I stopped the train. Yeah, my jokes are terrible today.
Yeah.
Oh, that one died while I was looking at the mini map. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna put a round up and say, ah, he's gone. Never mind.
My minimap is giant. I just mostly set my minimap to ginormous. Because I'm one of the few people that actually looks at it.
Nah, me, I've left it the same size.
Because
I
the
haven't
game
had
has this
time to like
problem
modify
with
the game with all the computer horse shit that's been going on. Crap.
well, there is this thing that's called the World of Tanks player, and those guys don't even know a minimap exists in any game. They lemming train down one side of the map and all die and then blame the rest of their team for not supporting them. Those are World of Tanks players. And if you ever find them, report them. That's just basically the rule.
There we go. Damn it. Slowed him down for you. There you go.
I shot him in the ass.
No, I've been trying to deal with getting a DVI cord and like I said, playing around and in that beta and doing the Fallouts, and then some guy wants to play Zombie Army Trilogy Saturday, so so that I actually have a second player on it, I'm gonna wait and do that on Saturday, depending on like how well things turn out in real life, because real life's looking like it's gonna have some Saturday drama, baby. Is there anything left to kill?
And there's just one tank hidden somewhere, and spotting ain't the most reliable mechanic in the game at the moment.
I'm just waiting to find like he just pops out right behind us and like
Resets
blows
the
two of us up, and we're just like, ah, shit.
Great job.
Game
Oh, I didn't see the
lost.
lieutenant.
That will slow down the CLM's effort.
See, this is kind of making me want to go see what Mech Warrior looks like, 'cause it's been a good 6 months to a year since I played that.
What I hear from it is just long range rocket sniping.
No, not if you know what you're doing. Like, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, but that's
Don't
only
underestimate
1%
the
of
long
player
range
base.
rockets. But like, if you know what little nooks of the map to hug, you can make those long range missiles pretty much useless.
Yeah, but well, then you have to be within the 1% of any game that is people that know what they're doing.
Yeah, that's true. But that's also kind of why I want to go back and see, like, I want to see if they've changed any of the stuff around like that, so that we can, well, not necessarily we, but like see if there's any new game mechanics.
Well, let's see. I think I mentioned it already, but I'm using a new microphone. Well, a complete
Yeah, you're
new
coming
headset.
through a little bit clear.
I'm using a complete new headset because the other one as good as died on me.
So which headset are you using then?
Well, I am using a Logitech G231 Prodigy,
Mm.
and before that I was using a Logitech G430. So like the
I
only
decided
thing
to
I
go.
have lost at the moment is 7.1 surround sound.
Oh.
I'm afraid the cartel
Wasn't
is
worth
Nah,
30
for me-
euros.
warehouse full of chemical warheads.
For me, I'm doing the
Please take control of the warehouse quickly. There are also
I'm packing a Yeti.
located in the area. It would be good to destroy the cartel's dangerous
Come on, on, you son of a bitch. There we go. Ah, fucking, come on. High angle. Oh, shit. Okay. There we go. No, right now I've got a Yeti. Is the case right here? No, I can't see where the case is. It's a blue Yeti.
Those are really good microphones.
Oh yeah, they're the ones that, like, if you want to do like podcasts and stuff, they recommend those being the ones, and you'll see them in like the semi-professional stuff. I was actually, but
Every
the reason I
kind of big YouTuber on the planet uses them, and well, at least the YouTubers I follow.
no, pretty much, yeah, pretty much all the YouTubers. Whoa, come on, guys. There we go. Yeah, I got mine for a pretty good deal though, so I was happy.
It's always nice getting great tech deals.
Well, I got mine for half off at a Micro Center, and so it's like shit.
That's an even better deal.
Yeah. Like I'm kind of sitting around like, do I want to get an arm for this? Actually sounds good enough. Screw it. I'll just talk about it on your stream, just because I'm going to be that bastard that completely hijacked your stream.
That's not like
I've actually
much anyway.
I've actually decided, like, what I'm going to do is, since I have this decent mic that has like some sound quality to it and stuff like that, what I'm going to do is, do you know what SCPs are?
The warehouses across the river and up the hill.
Oh my
There's
goodness.
a lot of enemy activity.
Oh my goodness, SCPs, these amazing things. Okay, basically there's a group called the Foundation, and an SCP is what they call an anomaly. Think like the X-Files, if the X-Files was like way scarier. The FBI didn't give a flying fuck about human decency, and things were a lot more like scary, if that makes sense. Oh, there one is. Come on, back out a little. Ah, someone stole it from me. Okay, whatever. Anyway,
The warehouse.
and so it's a website. You go to this SCP website, and it's like a Wikipedia of anomalous entries, but each one has its own little interesting little, and all of them are fake, by the way. All of them are fake. Like one of them is a sheep that's made up of
My company. All missile sites are confirmed
a
destroyed.
sheep that's made up of phone parts, right? And so what you do is you go to the sheep and you pick the receiver off of its head, and you talk to the operator, and the operator will ask you what kind of a dream you want. And you'll be like, oh, I want a dream where I'm flying or something, or where my cat doesn't constantly jump up to get in front of the microphone. Stay down, cat.
That would be the perfect world.
And shit, my turret don't swivel worth a damn.
Well, it's Soviet.
Okay, come on out of cover. Come on. Okay, whatever.
Ooh, gun
There's
ammo
one.
rack fire.
Never mind, you got that one. Anyway, and so like you get the dream, but then you turn into one of the sheep slowly. Like you start coughing up like wires and cables the next morning and shit, and you just turn into one. And so they're set up as like these whole government report style things, very cold, very clinical, all that kind of stuff. And like some of them will affect the person to where it'll affect the person, but you can still interview that person, right? Like they'll survive long enough that you can talk to them. And so because of that, a lot of the SCPs have audio logs associated with them. And so what I've decided to do is, because this is a Creative Commons kind of thing, no one really owns the copyright to it, I've decided I'm going to start making radio play out of those audio logs. All right, let me go to the dealers real quick. I'm going to go to the dealers, and I'm actually going to now go ahead and get a...
Which one of the two are you buying it from?
Whoever has the bear is the symbol.
Shishkin. Then you're buying a T62.
You don't tell me what to buy. I can buy
That's the only main
BMD
battle
if
tank
I
this line
want.
starts with. And then you can
I'll
choose a
buy-
T64 or T72, and then it splits from the T60 into this T64 A76 or a T80. And you can also get a Chieftain Mark II in a bit. And I would... Well, the Challengers are really good. But the Chieftains aren't really.
I want to do something stupid,
And
so I'm going to go that.
And you bought the unarmored thing with the 76mm pop shooter.
Don't get me wrong.
going
I
to
also
drive that
I
thing?
bought the T62 just to actually play, but I want to see what this BMD is actually like for a round, because I think that'll be hysterical.
Well, I'm going to be taking out my IS-7. And we're playing on medium difficulty now.
Oh boy. Anyway. But yeah, so I'm going to produce basically radio plays that are those audio logs. Because some of them will be like, 3-4 sentences, and it'll be not that much. It's just meant to kind of be like, but some of them will be like full-blown accounts of like this thing attacked and it almost killed this guy and it did this, it did that. And the one I'm going to do is going to be the statue that you put your hand in its mouth, and if you tell a single lie, it bites your hand off.
Oh, we actually have that with phases here in Belgium. It's like a main phase, and if you tell a lie while your hand's in it, you'll never get it out.
Really? Those things exist in Belgium?
Yes. They tell that.
That must have been what it was based off of then.
They told that to children so they wouldn't lie in the past because, well, everyone had a knockoff main face.
Yeah.
So it was really easy to invent something like that. And alright, that's true, you have an anti-tank guided missile on top.
And I'm hoping it can go in water, but I'm not going to test that yet. Anyway,
And I bounce.
Nope.
Okay, BT-76. Boom.
You didn't really seem too happy about that one. But no, like the audio log for that is literally the agents are like holding the guy's hand in one of their mouths and is like, all right, we want you to read this prepared script. And the guy's like, what is it? And the guy's like, just read this. He's like, the sky is green is what these guys told me to say. The 2 + 2 = 5 is something I don't believe at all. So it's like a lie, but he keeps tacking things onto the end so that it won't bite his hand off because he's fully aware of what they do. And after a while, like, they just start to call him on his shit. They're like, what the hell, man? He's like, I don't want to die.
Or you lose your hand or we shoot you. So, you lose your hand or you die.
Oh, no, I think that's the best part is, like, the foundation, which is the kind of I'm gonna be dead here in a minute. I'm down to like nothing. This was funny to run around in, but I don't think I'm gonna take this next round.
Yeah. The next M800T is going to get you.
Yeah, there you go. But no, like literally what they're doing is like they're testing like, okay, what kind of strength does the statue have to bite through and all that. But no, the Foundation like
And
literally
they don't use
kills
any
all of its
technology
test
for that.
subjects once a month. Unless there's like a special condition. I think for instance, the cake one, you can have a special condition where you don't get executed once a month if you're helping out with eating the cake.
But the cake's going to kill you.
The cake, okay, so, oh my god, so, the cake is, So basically, there's like a series of like 30 cakes that they have in containment, and every day, this collection of 30 cakes will produce a brand new cake. And it will continue to do that every day. And the only way you can get rid of a cake is if you eat it. Like if you burn it, if you try anything else, it just won't get rid of the cake. You have to eat the cake. And so like there's actually a note in the cake anomaly profile. It's like, yeah, if we have a fat ass as a test subject who just loves eating cake and is willing to eat like 2 or 3 cakes a day, just like don't kill him after 30 days. Just let him keep eating a bunch of cakes. He'll die of diabetes eventually, but he'll just eat enough cakes. We'll keep the world safe. We have containment procedures for up to 38,000 of these cakes, but after that it becomes too much. So let's just keep it down at like the 30 we have it at right now. And of course there's the one oh God, who's the guy that plays Agent Smith in The Matrix?
Don't know.
Ah, fuck. Whatever. So it's this Hollywood movie actor, obviously not that famous, but it's like this movie theater out in California, because some of them are also silly like this, and it plays every day it'll play a movie at random, but a person or object in it will be replaced with this famous actor, even if this famous actor was never in the film. And so it was like, oh, you know, like for instance, one of them was like he was the lead character in Gone with the Wind, which was filmed like years before he was ever born. He's suddenly the lead actor in March of the Penguins. For whatever reason, one of the penguins gives birth to him. In X-Men, the movies, like whenever he appears in it, he is literally the bald psychic Professor Xavier's. He's that guy's wheelchair, so it's just him in the silver getup making wheelchair noises while carrying the main star around piggyback style and shit like that. And so like there's some comedic ones, and there's some horrifying ones and stuff like that. It's all interesting. I highly suggest checking it out if you've got like just an hour to kill, like in our streams, and you just like randomly want something that will be entertaining or terrifying or something else.
So not our
and the
content.
best part, sorry, what?
Nothing.
Uh-huh. And so you can just hit the random SCP button and it'll be good. No cat. I'm watching them take
I
people
suppose
out
this
the IS-7.
Worth anything?
Oh shit, that's right. It's been like an hour. We gotta do the little shout out thing,
yes.
don't we? Well, I'll let Jeff concentrate. I'll say it. I don't know where it is on Jeff's screen, but in mine, it's in the lower. It's in the lower right, little Kitsuga.com icon. Go to Kitsuga.com. Gaming articles galore. You should really go read them. Join the Kitsuga.com gaming server. We have lots of conversations there. And please subscribe to both me and Jeff. Jeff2146 on YouTube and Gus of the Six Sided Dorks on YouTube. We both appreciate any subscribes. Thumbs up on videos, comments, anything like that. We're fairly friendly guys, you know. And if you join the Discord, who knows? Maybe you could join up in our tank-based battles. And if you do, I promise I won't do something stupid like use that one really dumb tank that I used. It's like, even I'll admit that was a really dumb tank of me to use.
Well, it does have its place. Otherwise,
It looked amphibious, so I assumed its place. So I assumed its place was on beach landings.
beach landings, airdrops, everything that requires troop transport. I really forgot to do the ammunition on this thing, so I'm firing an explosive. And that's a win. 11k damage. IS-7. Russian bias. I really find it funny. In World of Tanks this is a tier 10 and here's a tier 3.
It really is weird how there is a Russian bias in most of these war games, aren't there?
Yeah. Well, at the moment it's an American bias because the American Abrams line is completely OP.
Oh.
With respect to their armor at the moment because they got buffed. Whereas all the other lines
Okay.
got basically nerfed. So, except for the Challenger, you can't nerf the Challenger enough.
All right, there we
That thing's
go. Now
unnervable.
I'll actually use a real tank as opposed to just the jokey tank.
And I'll use the one of the rarest tanks in the game. And just to tell you how rare this thing is, the first Christmas after the game went to the open beta, that was like 2 months, this tank was given away. And I've only seen it frequently enough to say it exists the first month after it was given away.
Jesus.
And then you only saw 1 or 2 a month of them. And because I wanted credits to be able to buy myself a Challenger, I sold it, and now they've returned it to me, so yay. Which I find weird. But I'm not complaining, I have my super rare tank.
You know what I think I'm going to do after this? Well, I mean, like, not right now, but, you know, after we finish streaming, I'm going to set this thing up so that it'll stream to both YouTube and Twitch at the same time, since I'm not part of an affiliate program. I mean, like, obviously I'll have to cut that out if I ever get affiliate, but like I'm going to get affiliate.
Yeah. It's not like it's going to drop on our heads anytime soon. 2 days later.
I just love how I sit around in the sponsored streamer and everyone's like, oh, yeah, yay, let's celebrate the fact I got like, you know, 1,000 subs or 100 subs, and I'm just sitting here, I'm like, I've got 19 followers, yay.
18 subscribers.
We're like the bad news bears of Kitsuga.com. I'm sure in a scrap we'd probably kick everyone's asses, but we're nowhere close to popular.
I was with like the first 10 or so people to be sponsored, and I'm the smallest of everyone.
Like I'm gonna put it out there. You know what? Beauty and the Beast. I think if we threw down, I think I could take both of y'all at the same time in some form of competition that is mutually agreed on. But you know, I'm still gonna be the one without the subs.
Yeah.
Crap. I'm hiding behind you, Jeff. Be a good meat shield for me. Thank you, Jeff. You're taking all that damage. Oh, come on! I can even hear the reverb in your mic. Shit.
Come on.
Damn
Load
it.
that gun.
There we go. I'm running away.
I hate this mission. It was still 4 minutes until the next one, so we had to do it.
Booyah! I hit that thingamabobber.
And not enough gun depression. Apparently the Chinese
You know, I'll
already
even
have
go
because of
even
the
farther than that. I'd say I got blown up by something. I don't know what.
Jake's
Whatever.
430.
Damn it.
Yeah, I'm going to go down here.
But you know what? I'll go even farther than that. You know, who is it? Fiona? Is it Fiora?
Fiora.
Is Fiora Tank Girl?
Yeah.
I think it's. I always get because Fiora and Fiona are just so close together. I get it mixed up which one is supposed to be the
Yeah.
Tank Girl. I will bet money I could take her down in a one-on-one knife fight. Like that, I believe I am that much of a better fighter.
Do you
I don't know about
really
World
want
of
to put
Tanks.
that- Do you really want to state that here?
I don't know. Is she going to pop into this somehow? Is she going to pop out of my screen with a knife to actually knife fight me? See, that's the
I've
nice
seen
thing about
weirder
this. I
shit.
have a screen so I can be cocky as shit. As long as I don't start directly insulting her, it doesn't matter. And then I'm gonna get back in the server, and they're gonna pull me aside, and they're gonna be like, "All right, dude, now listen. We can let everyone have this one fuck up. You can't challenge your other sponsored streamers to knife fights in the middle of a baseball field." Fuck. Okay.
No. You cannot do knife fights. You can do HEMA, but not knife fights.
It's gonna be really weird because it'll turn out Greek wrestling is actually allowed. Just not the knife fights for whatever. It's like an insurance
No.
thing or whatever.
Screw knife fights. I'm giving both of you two-handed swords. And
Yeah,
you're
they're like,
not going to a
yeah, there you
baseball
go, we have
stadium, you're
less-
going to a rugby stadium, and I'm going to be selling tickets for it.
The entire logic behind it will just be it's better for insurance costs because we're less likely to accidentally throw the sword out into the crowd or something like we would with a knife. We'll have a better hold on the sword. Not for
I'm
our
going to
safety,
duct
but
tape
for
it to your hands.
the viewer safety.
I'm going to duct tape those swords to your hands.
Jesus. This game is really fun. Jesus. This game is really fond of its supposed I'm just looking at all the aircraft here that are supposed to be in the aircraft graveyard, and it's just kind of the hell, guys. Why would you think these would all be in the same graveyard?
Well, it is 12 years ahead of us at the moment, so...
But even still, some of these airplanes are so old you wouldn't see those 12 years ahead. You would see these 20 years ago.
Well, probably North Korea is still using them.
Oh, there's some of these that looks like. If I could get a better, fuck it,
F-14.
old and noob, go get a better. Your bush is in the way of that one fuselage. If I could get a good look at that one fuselage, I could get a better idea what it is, and then start berating the game for it.
F-14 Tomcat, MiG-29.
Oh no, North Korea does not have an F-14 Tomcat.
No.
And that looks suspiciously like an overblown Foxbat 111 over there.
It's not an aircraft
No,
game.
that's a tornado.
It's not an aircraft game.
Yeah, no, that's very obvious by the number of crashed C-130s we have just randomly lying around. Yeah, that's a tornado if you take the wings off of it. What the fuck, game?
No.
Yeah, that's a C-130 right there.
Not like anyone actually cares.
I do. That thing is what the fuck? It's once tiny. That's way tinier than it should be.
No, these tanks are actually way bigger than you think. The tank you're in now? That's still bigger than a car.
No, I know it's bigger than a car.
No, that little
I just
BMD
have
thingy with the rocket on it, that's smaller, that's bigger than a $5
yeah, I
car.
know. I know. I have the thing is, I have a background in aircraft. Like my main profession in real life is dealing with a lot of these kinds of aircraft. That's why I'm looking at it going like, no, you don't have a Foxbat and a MiG in the same area.
Well,
It's
not like
down to
there
this
are
guy.
countries anymore, so I think we went
Okay,
over
well,
this
yeah, I
last
guess that's the reason, I guess. I don't know though, because like Foxbat 111s are like super fucking old.
time. It flies, it can drop bombs, it works.
That only gets you so far, man. That only gets you so far. Like under that theory, it flies, it drops bombs, it works.
That's probably the only thing it's used for.
Under that theory, we should still be using those old World War One wooden frame aircraft.
They still. Well, there was one Russian regiment during World War II that still used those things.
Remember that was World War Two? That wasn't 2028. I mean, first off, there's standard. Second off, there's like there's hand-me-downs, and then there's just we've lost all respect for ourselves. You know, like I don't know if you had a little brother or not, but there was a couple of shirts I burned just to make sure he didn't get them. Not out of meanness or spite, but out of pure respect for him, because I was like, nah, man. Like even when I wore that shirt, it sucked. You don't need to have to suffer that hand-me-down.
Well, it's not really like you can hand down stuff to my brother because it doesn't fit.
No, me and my brother were such massive size differences. It was like, all right, I'd give it to your brother, Gus. And I'd be there like, all right, wow, that looks like a dress gown on him. My t-shirt that's a size too small for me literally looks like a hospital gown on my brother.
Well, for me it's the other way around.
No, I'm Gigantor. Like not even that fat, just like, you know, here I'm gonna be 6'3" and tower over everybody.
Now I'm going to have to get it converted to know how many centimeters that is.
Fuck. Well, we've got like
Well,
18 seconds.
I'll do it for next game.
Fucking. Damn it! Where's my cell? All right, I threw my cell phone off across the room because I was tired of dealing with people. Oh, hey, someone's using a BMD-1. Heck yeah!
In the city.
It's going to get crushed.
Hostiles are incoming. Cut them off and hold them back.
Man, he's pulling away really fast though. I'm upset. Stop pulling away.
He's
He ran off.
That's where it stops.
But he ran off.
Tell that those helicopters are transporting a demolition.
I'm like so upset right now.
They're going to bring this whole thing down around our ears. If you see any, shoot them out of the sky.
Ah, crap.
Gus, you have armor. Use it.
I refuse to use any kind of armor.
And why are you driving a main battle tank?
Because I can. Gotta realize I'm from the land of America.
The perimeter.
But just because that normally makes sense doesn't mean it makes sense. Or we even do it.
Let them escape.
Sometimes we're just spiteful people like that.
I'm saying fuck gun depression.
Come on, BMD, back up. I got this guy. I thought I got this guy.
I'm coming over to you. Ooh, that's an M60.
Yep. Don't got this guy. This guy's about to make things
Stupid
difficult
AI.
for me.
Turn the swing, shoot him, face armor to other tank. Wait till he shoots. Should be good. Turn.
Come on.
And the type and the BMD2 is dead.
There we
Was killed by
go.
a Type 69. The Chinese gotta be such perverts.
All safe. More hostiles on the way.
You're like,
You know, the Chinese suffer enough in their country as it is. Just let them have it.
I actually would think it would be more logical if the Japanese called their tank Type 69.
You know, you'd think that. You'd think that, but like, I don't think the Japanese suffer as much as the Chinese.
Yeah, but they're a lot more perverted. Have you ever seen any of their game shows?
Yes, thank God.
You haven't even taken a hit yet.
I love that. First off, I've taken several hits. They just ricocheted off. Second off, like, I love the Japanese. Their shows, their weird, wacky, perverted ways. They're always awesome to me.
For some weird reason, I think they just
But there's no time to spare.
pick a bunch of people off the street, feed them a lot of coke, and then let them think of new ideas. It's probably how they do it.
I don't know, man. How many anime have you actually seen?
A lot.
You know, there's certain tropes you just kind of start noticing. I think it's a cultural thing.
Harem, weird as shower scenes.
First off, I don't
People
know what
walking
your
to
problem with the
bathrooms
shower
without
scene
knowing the light
is.
on.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with a good anime shower scene.
Well, this guy is firing an explosive at me.
There you go. I helped out, apparently.
Oh, damn. Alright, next shot counts.
Enemy forces are headed to the hospital.
Fuck his car, fuck his car, and his lamppost, and
Everyone's car.
recycling,
Well, it's good for the economy. Now new cars have to be sold.
Protect them at all costs.
and that other thing of recycling.
Up in the air. Don't let them escape.
I just don't like him recycling, man.
They still have choppers inside.
Oh crap, we should stop our base from being attacked, shouldn't we?
I'm killing them at the moment.
Hey. I killed that one.
Now only that little thing here has to be resetted. All their capture progress. I'm going to ram the bulldog.
Come on, reload.
Then I'm going to try and kill the T-92. You did all the
Apparently I
damage.
killed like a ton of things in that, so...
Right for the turret.
Oh, come on.
And I bounced.
Don't do this. Come on. There we go. Wow, he didn't like that at all.
Like every module on my tank is damaged. My tracks, my turret ring, my gun.
I feel your pain right
My
now.
sights.
I have 2 injuries. I feel your pain.
You don't, because my turret turns at 1 degree a second.
Damn it. Where are all these damn tanks coming from?
Somewhere?
Oh, right. It's a tank game. Never mind. Feel a little silly asking that now, actually.
The logic. The logic. Because your side armor is to 2 enemy tanks.
Shit.
Shot through his gun barrel. And I'm checked.
Oh, hey, there's another guy. He was right in front of me. Wow, I'm a dumbass. And that's his rear. That's his rear. Come on, turn, you son of a bitch. Turret. Oh, okay, you got him. Never mind.
And the XM800T and the BMD-1 suicided, and I'm going to probably be getting a... Oh shit, I only have 9 rounds of ammo left. I have literally 9 rounds of ammo left. I've already done 15k damage. And 12 kills.
I've done things.
And I have counters on my screen that tell me how much damage I've done. So I'm going to be your armor. Use me as spaced armor.
It was a diversion. Enemy forces are headed to the HQ. They were trying to divide our
That
forces.
ISM is probably not going to be returning anytime soon.
I will be following you here in a second. My tracks are not doing the best. Oh, that can't be good. There's smoke pouring out of the engine.
Yeah.
Fuck that car.
They're trying to hit it from both sides. We're going to need everyone here if we're hoping to make it through this.
Do I blow up the helicopters in this one?
No.
Ah.
Don't bother with
had
it.
a-
Don't waste the ammo. Kill the enemy tanks with it.
Nice work, guys. Now
Sorry, couldn't help myself. It'll take it that long to reload anyway.
Fire the missile. And you missed me. Now I ram you. And of course I don't do full damage. Because that would be stupid.
Oh, crap.
Alright, gun out. My gun is broken. Three rounds left. And I did get it, the rare. I did get 15 kills. That means destroyer medal for me.
You know what? I've got like 20 wingman. Oh, crap. That one's coming through. How did that not ki- Okay, well, I guess you're just heavily armored.
Come on, kill him.
I can't. It's
50
reloading.
HP.
There we go. Got him. Oh, crap.
He's sideways
There's so
on.
many people coming in. I don't understand.
Trying to aggro him.
Ah, crap. Crap.
Come on, shoot.
Craptoli, I only got 66 left. Getting behind the... There we go. No, no, no. Don't get... No, 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 no.
Turn your armor to him. It's all at the front.
I want to turn my armor. I want to run away.
Yeah, that's how you run away.
This tank is built on cowardice.
Damn it.
Well, at least I got a good shot in at him. That leaves you and one other guy. I don't know who the other guy is or where he
Using
is.
the IS-7 at the other cap point. Hopefully I can ram this guy to death.
Are you really out of ammunition?
Not
Let
a
me see.
single round left.
Jesus, you really are out of ammunition.
Come on. Keep your side to me. Let me ram you. God damn it. Right. Okay. And he tracked me. You know what? Just smoke.
Like they keep an eye on your mission time, and we're just like, yeah, sure.
And
Sure, game, we'll keep an eye on the mission time.
It's like impossible for them to cap now because it takes 1 minute 20 for 2 tanks to cap. And it's like 50 seconds left. So as long as I survive this, I do get my 15 kill medal.
And then suddenly you blow up 3 seconds later. I like that. I get my 15 kill medal. It sounds a lot like you're an American horror movie going, man, just 3 days till retirement.
Great job, Buck.
And then the IS-7 killed it.
Very good.
Oh great, not a Russian guy. Well, don't speak Russian, so sorry. Don't know what you're saying.
You see, you got all these Russian. What are you streaming to YouTube or Twitch?
Both.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I gotta do now.
At the cost of
Get what?
well, and it only takes as much as streaming to one of them on my internet, so.
Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the comments from Twitch appear in the thing, and then I'm going to have a smaller window with YouTube streaming opened up, and I'm just going to do that, and that way I'll see all
You've
the
only
comments.
also survived if would have gotten 5 medals to the complete set.
All right, you look up centimeters to inches. I got to let the cat out because the cat's now making issues.
Okay.
I let you in here while I record because I was being nice.
2.5.
All right, I think I got enough in me for one more round before I got to turn in.
How many inches are you?
6 feet 3 inches.
Yeah, but it doesn't give me a feet and inch converter together.
Let's see. A foot is 12 inches. So 6 times 12. 60.
72.
72. So 75 inches.
190.
I have no clue if that's a lot or not.
1 meter and 90 centimeters. Well, 185, so.
All I know is that's taller than most of the people in America.
Yeah, it is. So, which am I going to take? Well, I haven't played this thing yet. Let's see. Right, no. Still have to level my crew.
Oh wow, I get crates I can open up?
Yes.
Fuck yeah, let's do one more mission and I'm gonna go open crates.
Shoot from the hip and a rapid fire. I'm going to switch out my commander to the Russian guy because he gives reload boost. A Scorpio. I don't really like the mission names.
Okay, so I just had the dumbest idea, right?
You're going to spare a bunch of crates and open them all at the same time.
No.
I did that
Um,
once.
maybe. No. My idea. My idea. Have you ever seen the movie Battle Royale?
No,
Okay, do you know what it's about?
that's probably fight to the death free for all style thing.
Yes. Yes. The Japanese government is like, hey, because this will totally, totally 100% not backfire, what we're going to do is we're going to kidnap a Japanese high school full of high school kids. We're going to put them on an island and we have them all fight to the death. Like the last one left standing gets to leave the island, and we televise this to all of Japan because Japan is totally okay with this happening to their Japanese kids. And hey, lo and behold, no one's really okay with it, but they still all kill each other, right? Right.
Yeah.
So my idea was like we should have battle royale. We should have battle royale, but ratings numbers. Eh? Eh?
Really?
Yeah, like we could put explosive collars on people and they just like explode if the ratings aren't good enough after a certain period of time. Ah, son of a bitch.
Well, there is also this thing called Deadman Wonderland, and that's an anime about that thing.
I saw Dead Man Wonderland. It felt like a really mild, we don't want to offend anyone version of Battle Royale. Like when they started ripping the guy's eyeball out, I was like, maybe.
More blood and gore. More doom.
Like, I hate to be that guy, but you're never going to have like a battle tournament style anime that ever beats Yu Yu Hakusho in my book, just because Yu Yu Hakusho was so damn smart about it.
Now I have to think what
Oh
the English
yeah,
name
Blind
is.
Destroy.
I'm going to have to think of an English name for that one.
What, Yu Yu Hakusho?
Yeah. Oh, God. What was it called again?
Damn it. Come on. Son of a bitch. Alright. Oh crap, there's actually guys down below. I should have noticed that. Oh, now I'm in trouble. Okay, I should have noticed that. There we go.
BMD is a kill.
The what?
XM800T is a kill.
Oh, crap, right in front of us. Yeah, I see it now.
Thank you. He can ban me with an autocannon. Nice. Okay. There's nothing left. It's all dead.
We hope. We hope. You are making pronouncements about things that you don't really know. There could be like 1,000 of them down there, and they're just stealth.
I like that guy here.
Crap. Okay. Ah, I see him. Yeah.
Well, there's only one way I could see this turning, that concept of a battle royale thing turning out, is if you do it with death row prisoners.
You never know. Crap. Okay, there we go. Thank you. I was still waiting for the reload because the first one got him good, but the second round was reloading.
On a one shot.
See, that's the one problem is we Americans are way too addicted to our reality TV.
Yeah.
Like I heard they had that Survivor thing where somebody outed one of the contestants as being transgender, and oh my god, I remembered looking at CNN. I was like, "Is this really national news?" Because like all I could think of at the time was like, "Who gives a flying fuck?"
Well, the South.
Yeah, I guess. Like I said, the entire time I watched, I read the entire thing. I was just like, whatever. Transgender survivor contestant in the year 2017. It's not. I'm not upset about that. I'm just really surprised that didn't happen like 2 years ago or something for a ratings hike. Damn it! Right as my turret got over it too.
You know how to turn your turret faster? Turn your hull at the same time.
Okay, well, you know what? Fine.
No one ever thinks about that.
Our reinforcements are on the way. Good
Oh,
job.
did we actually win?
The ISP
Yes.
pays you well for this.
And surely this plot of land is better for the death and destruction we have caused. Do they ever address that, like how many dead bodies inside of tanks we've been leaving behind?
Well, it's an average of 4 crew members a tank. Well, I'm just...
Okay,
You know what?
so we are actually killing people in this
You know
game.
what?
It's not
The,
just robot
in your
tanks.
dossier-
We are killing
In your
people.
dossier, do you
Yeah.
keep a record of how many tanks you kill? 30,848. So I am just going to pull up my calculator.
Kill to death ratio.
Times 13884. I killed 55,536 humans.
I have killed. There you go. I've got 32 kills. So I've got I've got a ways to go before I can catch up.
128.
Let's see what's in the first crate. Steel supply crate.
Well, it's the average damage I do a match is 9,000. I've almost gotten to my 2k amount of games. I have a win rate of 91.7%.
Jesus.
My favorite tier is tier 6. I have 105 vehicles unlocked and I own 95 of them. And a couple were removed, so let's see. My kill to death ratio is 33.86. To put it into comparison, my Counter-Strike kill to death ratio is 0.1.
Yeah, that's also Counter-Strike.
And I only played casual.
I've never understood the appeal behind Counter-Strike. Let's make everyone a glass cannon and just see how that works out. It's like, okay.
So we're thanking everyone that showed up to watch. And
Yeah.
we'll be back next week, same time. Hopefully same game.
Hopefully I'll have gotten a tier 4 tank. Yeah. Make sure you go to kitsuga.com, join the Kitsuga Discord server, of course.
Linked in the description below if you're watching me on YouTube. If you're on Twitch, I don't really know where it is, but just search on YouTube, you'll find it.
I've got it below in the Twitch stream too, so it's not too big of an issue. Make sure you subscribe to each of us though. I am Gus of the Six Sided Dorks on both Twitch and YouTube. Jeff
Jeff the 146 on YouTube and Twitch, same name.
and
Well,
yeah, I
if you want
guess we'll
more of
see
this
you then.
game, my channel mostly focuses on it, so
Yeah, my channel, by the way, folks, does a lot of random shit. I'm like, I have over 400 games sitting in my house, so I can game almost anything at any random time. So, well, whatever. I'll see y'all next time. As soon as I figure out how to exit. How I exit? No. There we go. Quit the desktop.
so
Words as
any
I
more,
wait for
motivation
quitting to
try the
desktop.
BMD?
There we go. There. Yeah, at least I got to try the BMD. The BMD was fun. I like
Yeah, it is
that.
fun as soon as you figure out how to play it. Like, you mostly just spam missiles at everything. Guess that's meta now. And, well,
Oh,
tier 4,
fuck. I forgot. No, man. I forgot to change that over. So according to this, it says I just streamed Fallout 4 instead of World of Tanks. That's what everyone thinks happened. Wow,
Did I
no
just
wonder
hear
nobody showed up
heresy?
to watch.
I just heard
Oh, well.
heresy.
Whatever. Whatever.
Did you just really set World of Tanks?
That happens. That's life. All right. Well, anyway, I am going to get off, though. I am tired, and I have a early morning tomorrow. So
You know, I'm still
I will
streaming.
talk to you later.
Well, see you guys next time. I hope you enjoyed the little piece at the end.